I mean, we could probably expect about a similar opener from SOS if he feels comfortable with that. He has to feel like he made a few mistakes.
Oh, definitely, because he everything kind of went right for him except when he lost those first three Phoenixes, and then it kind of like
And also it seemed like
snowballed.
his build might have been a little bit greedy in the sense that
Oh yeah,
his
because he
army
didn't take a fourth last
yeah
time.
his army production seemed a little
no, he
bit
did.
slower. So yeah, he just didn't seem to have that many units compared to what Hydra had. Now again, this is a very similar map. The rush distances I think might be a little bit longer because of the middle of the map and the ramp at a little bit more of an awkward angle, not going straight into the third base, but off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what the players make of this.
Pretty early drone scout, I would say, from Hydra.
Extremely early. This could be something like a proxy hatch. It could just be scouting as well, right? Hydra might just be thinking if not doing something like what Hyun did, which
Yeah, I was thinking that might be it with the what was it, 4 hatch before pool.
Yeah, he is going for a hatch rate first at the front.
He won't get it.
And this scout, yeah, is not early enough to deny an Nexus first. So unfortunately for Hydra, he's not gonna be able to accomplish much other than getting the scouting information. Yeah. So and I really like this actually. So he is utilizing that drone. Normally, when you go for a Nexus first, you delay your gas, right? Mm-hmm. Because you want to get your Nexus. And in delaying your gas, you want to take both gases at the same time at about this time. And so this is actually taking a gas a little bit earlier than he normally would with this opener.
To help
and
compensate for it?
Yeah, to help compensate for it, but he will not quite be able to compensate for it. So it's going to be a little bit harder for SOS to tech from this. And look at this, taking an extremely quick, perhaps even 2 gases at his natural, and that might be able to allow him to compensate for it, like you were mentioning. But he's definitely not where he wants to be in terms of gas. The tricky bit for Hydra is how early SOS took one of the gases at his natural before the natural was even done.
Yeah, because he's going to be long distance mining it? Like, is that even worth it?
No, he's not going to long distance.
Oh, wait, it's
just properly timed, yeah. Some players are actually good at this game, Taylor.
I know.
Believe it or not. So you are the rank 2 Grandmaster right now, though, in North America, right?
That's the one I'm sure that's fluctuated.
You think it's fluctuated? How many people were in Grandmaster when you got number 2?
Like 90.
2?
Did you see that Bly got GM and was the first person? He was the only person in GM?
Yeah. Bly on fire, man.
I think Desro is rank 1 right now on an AGM.
Desro is rank 1 on an AGM.
I was pretty happy though when
Didn't
I got
Desro lose to Winter in a recent qualifier just a day ago or 2 though?
He lost to me too, so it's not like.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's
like game
hurt.
over.
to you and Winter.
Hey, I was happy when I got GM because I was rank 2 and
yeah.
Drunken Boy was rank 1, so it's like my hero is rank 1 and I'm rank 2, so it's like.
Yeah.
So we see a different build orders. SOS not going for that Stargate, going for a Twilight Council. Maybe
this could be a Dark Shrine. Yeah, this could be Dark Shrine just because, again, Hydra has to be... This could be a mind game for SOS, essentially. Because Hydra knows that SOS's gas was delayed at least this much. He can rule out aggression or a tech like this, right? Mm-hmm. But SOS actually just deciding to go for the Adept upgrade instead.
I mean, he can always get a DT Shrine later.
He could get a DT Shrine later, but I think that if he was going to utilize the mind game that he had going for him, he would have done so right away. Because Hydra could have easily ruled out something like DTs or even Stargate, which are the sneakier techs, right? Mm-hmm. Like a Stargate Oracle proxy could have been good, I think. Dark Shrine could have been good. That is, if SOS was to utilize Hydra's information to Hydra's disadvantage. But he chose not to in this particular case, perhaps giving enough credit to Hydra. And Hydra is actually going for blind sport. So he's very much aware that SOS had the possibility and might be playing off of that mind game. So good call by SOS in giving his opponent enough credit, and good call by Hydra in knowing that despite him stealing the gas, he was still, he was still in danger.
Pretty cute positioning with the buildings. Pretty much, I think he's trying to just secure it in case there's like a huge link flood coming in.
Yeah, he knows that he might get spotted by one of Hydra's links or one of Hydra's overlords, and Hydra actually does spot this. So this is gonna be, it's laggy for us. Hopefully it's not laggy on you guys' end. It's not laggy for Rob, so you guys should be good. But 4 Adepts already being warped up. The Roach run is a little bit late for Hydra, but he is producing 20 links right now and already has a decent amount. He already has 20 out with 16 more on the way, actually. So with the Roach Warren, I think he should be able to defend this. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Baneling Nest. Hydra has been incorporating Baneling Nests into his build.
Ooh,
but
this
we
might
haven't
be a
seen it in
bait
the
actually,
last
because the
couple
Lings
days.
are actually breaking down the rocks.
Oh.
Oh, that would have
Yeah.
been pretty good for Hydra.
That would have been huge for Hydra indeed, with the 3 queens there. And notice how Hydra didn't even move the queens. That might have been a tell in itself for SOS. But this might be too many
Wow,
adepts
whole
for Hydra
wraparound.
to... yeah, but it doesn't matter. Adepts, man. Adepts are really powerful. I'm not sure
Oh
that I
my
would have
gosh.
gone for the wraparound at all. And the wraparound even forced the adepts off of the links and into the main of Hydra. And he's definitely in a lot of trouble. No spines are to be had in any of the bases of Hydra. He will continue to deny mining. Now roaches are going to start helping out. The drones are trying to do what they can. But Hydra has already taken so much damage from this. The world champion in a fantastic position, Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so many workers have already gone down. 21 workers total. And the number's going to keep climbing up. And he's going to get a ton of army. It's looking pretty grim for Hydra right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he can do from this position. I think that the wraparound with the links was definitely a missed goal. I mean, if it was 8 adepts or something sure, but that was more like 16.
That's a lot of adepts.
That was way too many adepts. So Hydra might be considering for the next time that this happens, if it happens again, to maybe drop a Baneling Nest or just a little bit earlier of a safety Roach Warren, or at the very least not engaging with links into that many adepts.
I mean, this is mono battles, and the adepts are pretty good at mono battles.
Yeah, I mean, if Hydra had engaged from the very start with all 4 of his queens or whatever on the low ground, then he would have stood a chance for the adepts.
But not the
or
second
against
warp,
the adepts,
or the
but
second or third warp in.
Sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about right now, Taylor, but I agree with you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, perfect. Great game by the world champion, tying up the series 1-1. And the third map, Taylor, do you know what it's going to be?
Roulette Chris.